Hello, how are you all going? I hope that you're staying grounded and really looking after yourselves during these big energy times that we find ourselves in. I know for myself, I've certainly been making the most of Epsom salts baths and getting out there in nature and walking around in the beautiful autumn leaves and heading down to the beach. Whatever works for you, really, just to keep yourself feeling well through these high energetic times. One of the things I've really been noticing with clients over the last few months has really been people struggling in the corporate world or sort of at work. And it's really about pressure, stress, situations where there's more to do than you can do. Perhaps there's been restructures and people haven't been replaced, roles haven't been replaced. And really people sort of trying to navigate that. So if you're a person who's been always a perfectionist and always really wanting to do the best that you can do, this is a recipe for burnout, because there really isn't anything that's going to protect that except yourself, because there's always going to be more to do and more to do and more to do. I really believe that there's a breakdown in these old structures within the corporate world that's kind of going on at the moment as part of just the breakdown of the old that we're sort of seeing more globally through the world. And I guess this is really going to take you down with it unless you can really start to put some boundaries in place for yourself, which is really what I've been helping clients with. So really being able to actually put your own health needs ahead of the needs of the organization, and to be able to actually set some boundaries around that for yourself and with your managers, etc. Really communicating that there's more to do than you can do. And sort of moving through it that way, I think is certainly really crucial at the moment as more and more people head towards burnout. So we want to stop before we get to that burnout point. Once we get there, it's a lot harder to recover than if we start to really take steps now to look after ourselves and prioritize our health and well-being ahead of shareholders' growth. So that's certainly something that I've been seeing a lot of over the last few months. If that's been a struggle for you, please do come along and we can work together to just help you to work out how to set those boundaries. Sometimes it's really challenging to actually do that, and it's as if the corporate world doesn't really, or the managers that you work with don't really care about that. Well, that's okay. We need to still work through this to make sure that you're okay, that your well-being is okay. In other news, I've just updated my website. I wanted to just better reflect the things that I'm doing today, as over time things have changed and grown. I'm offering Reiki, just a standalone Reiki and energetic, intuitive energy work sessions. Historically, I've just sort of incorporated that into my kinesiology session. I wanted to just pull that apart and just offer an actual session where you can just come in. It really helps to bring the nervous system down, purely working on the energetic system. It's a beautiful practice. I utilize my own kind of take on intuitive energy work, where we sort of just pull out the old stuck energy as we go. And it's really been a beautiful thing. So if you're feeling like you need something to sort of bring you down, move old stuck energy, do consider just booking in for a pure Reiki session. Or alternatively, obviously, I'm doing that within my kinesiology sessions anyway. Probably the only final thing I wanted to mention, I am going to be doing another Empath workshop in July. The dates are TBD, but it's going to be in July, and it's going to be a rerun of the same Empath workshop that I ran last year in November. So really this is for empaths that are really just finding out what that's all about. And it's I think we did a 2-hour one last time. I think it wasn't quite enough, so I think it's going to be a 3-hour workshop, just a quick workshop just to really help to bring some empaths together. I know I've got a lot of new empaths that I've been seeing, and yeah, just to sort of really come together, understand more about being an empath, how to be an empath in the world, an empowered empath in the world, not to get knocked over by other people's energies. So if that's of interest to you, do reach out, let me know, and I'll pop you down on the list, and I'll send out more information as it comes up. All right, take care of yourselves. That's it from me today, and I hope that you all stay well and really look after yourself as the weather gets cooler and we head into winter. I'll be in touch soon. Thank you. Bye.